no, stop. No, no, stop. You're really gonna do me that way? You're you're gonna do me that way? You're gonna make me the bad guy? Okay, I could be the bad guy. I can be the bad guy. I have to call you all the way out. No, I don't want to hear it. This is serious. Gather round, gather round. I don't want to hear, no, but hold on. No, I would not be a real friend. I would not be a good friend if I didn't call you all the way out. I need you to stop giving an F. Yeah, I've been calculating it. Stop giving an F. I've been doing my girl math, and the math is not mathing. I need you to understand that somebody of your caliber cannot be out here giving an F. Okay? So I know you're a light worker. I know you're an empath. I know you're a star messenger. I know you're a chosen one. I know that you're special if you clicked on this message, but I'm going to need you to be a little bit more unbothered. I'm going to need you to hold your head up high and stop giving an F. Now, I don't know where along this path we bumped our head, but I'm going to remind you. I have to remind you. What kind of friend would I be if I didn't tell you that you have to stop? You have to stop caring. There are some very combative people coming your direction. And not only do I need you to have your armor on and your divine connection on lock, I need you to know what is happening so you can be prepared for this meeting. So we're having a meeting before the meeting. You're going to be running into some people that want to know all about you. Okay, you are really going to be in the spotlight this year, more than normal. So I am here to prepare you spiritually, emotionally, and mentally for the type of meetings that are in store for you this year. Now, in the next couple of weeks, you're going to be bumping into some people that you would rather not. But don't you worry. I will be the bad guy every day of the week. I am going to mentally prepare you for the amount of armor and stank that you need to have on your face. Call it resting beep face, call it resting ice face. You just figure out what face you want that to look like. You know what I'm saying? I need you to keep it a buck. Okay, let's keep it 1,000 here. Let's keep it a buck. I need you to keep it a buck. Don't cower. Don't scrunch down. Don't shrink. Don't go into hermit mode. We're not hiding this year. No, we are not. You are the shit every day of the week. You are in a different caliber. You are in a different league, and you better start acting like it. Somewhere along the way, we went through a lot of spiritual warfare. Yes, we did. And we forgot that we are safe, that we are divinely led, that we are divinely protected. There were a lot of enemies at play that wanted to poison your mind. Poison your mind with delusion, hatred, low self-esteem, and you have been sniffing this out. These projections, these people leaving all types of glow-in-the-dark breadcrumbs. People that want to come towards you right now, they have an agenda. This is what we have been preparing for. You came down here to this spiritual training ground to be the best. So I need to remind you, not only are you a spiritual knockout, you can be a heathen any day of the week when you want to. I'm going to remind you that you're not the one. Keep it a buck with yourself. In this season, you will be showing people that they are a non-mother effing factor. You're ready. You know what people despise of you. You know what people can't stand about you. And I'm going to need you to revel. I don't know if that's the word. It sounds good though. I'm going to need you to revel. I'm going to need you to marinate in that. So let's go over the list. These are the reasons why you need to keep that. I'm the shit. Yeah, me. Because I see you. You've been taking some extra time with yourself. You've been putting in a lot of extra work behind the scenes that nobody knows about. But you know who knows? Me. This guy. This gal. I know the work that you've been putting in. They can't stand to see you shine. They better buy a visor. You are going to have some people losing their ever-loving mind, coming up out of their face. Out of their face. You're like, there's that demonic entity. I knew it was there all along. You have people coming near and far to investigate you. Yes, they want to get up close and personal. Your armor is not going to look like last year's armor. It's going to be something that cannot be penetrated. All that you've been going through the last couple of years has been preparing you for this season and the people that want to come towards you and mess up your sandcastle. Okay, they want in your sandbox, and they think that because they're related or because they're in the same community or they know somebody that knows somebody that knew somebody, that they can just talk to you any old way. And they're about to be acquainted with the facts. You are going to be showing people, I keep it a buck. I'm transparent when I want to be. And you are a non-mother effing factor. Okay? I want you to be so comfortable because they're going to try to make you uncomfortable. They're going to try to turn you into the gopher girl or the gopher boy. Oh, can you go fetch that for me? We ain't fetching anything for anyone in this season. We're not saying, Mother, may I? We're not saying please and thank you. We're not doing any of that. Are you listening? Okay, you are going to be the bad guy, and all these poisonous, venomous, I never say that word right. They are going for your jugular, okay? They are coming up out of the woodworks this year for your spot, for a chance to get at you, a chance to brag that they got at you. So keep it 1,000 with them. When you walk into the room, you are on a different level. You are of a different caliber. You don't roll around in the dirt with whatever Decepticon is flying your way. These are the things that people are really despising of you right now, but you are going to know just what to do with it. You are confident. You're on game. You're intelligent. You are connected to God. You are beautiful. And people can't stand it. They're like, oh my gosh, who do they think they are? They're spiritual. What does that even mean? Oh, they're private. They have a private life. They don't want to answer my questions. What does that mean? People are threatened by you because you're smart. You don't need to lean on anyone for anything. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. So if you are a woman, or a divine feminine, there are a lot of other feminines that are upset by the fact that you don't need a man, or that you have a man, that you are married, that you have more value. So people are hating on you for this, but it's guys and girls that are hating on you. So it's just you pull that up out of them. And I want you to remember that it's you and God. It's you and the divine. It's you and Mother Earth. It's you and the universe. It's you and the people that you care about. They are a non-factor. And you don't negotiate with people that are a non-mother effing factor. You see through people for a reason. And you will have lots of opportunities this year to see through those that do not belong around you. These are people that you could dread seeing, that you've never wanted to run into, the type of people that you can't stand. And you're going to be showing them, not only are you comfortable with your flaws, not only are you comfortable with who you are, but you are comfortable with your accomplishments and you don't have to brag. The people that are around you, they're like, oh, I did this, I did that, I do all these things. And it's like, cool, that's awesome. I don't care. I don't really see you engaging. And maybe some of these people even knew you from before, but now they're like, wait, they're so different. You learned a thing or five since the last time you saw some of these people. You are going to apply all the dark times, the depressing state that you were in before. You are going to apply all of that and thrive. You are going to transmute. You are spiritually battle ready. They can't run game on you in any realm. Really think about that because of the spiritual attacks that you go through, they cannot battle you in any realm because you stay prayed up and strapped. People hate that they cannot bully you and that they cannot control you, that they cannot get you to cry, that they can't get you to do whatever it is that they want you to do. You make it obvious that people around you are not even close. You remind people that they are not even close to the life that you are leading because they are not doing the real work. When you walk into the room, people get upset because they realize they have not been putting in the same type of work that you've been putting in. I see you. I know behind the scenes, you've been taking more time than ever. It's probably one of the reasons why you're really tired right now and you're trying to recenter and re-energize because you've been putting more into yourself. You've been investing more time. You've been doing more self-care. You've been taking more time to get ready. You've been slowing down. It's like a manicure or a pedicure. Like you've been really just tediously doing every little thing to make your life more beautiful, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And these people can't touch that with a 10-foot pole. You cannot be touched in any realm. You are the spiritual knockout. So I am going to need you to keep it a buck. I'm going to need you to keep it 1,000. When they come through the room, trying to put you under a magnifying glass, trying to act like they can investigate you. I cannot. Your aura is always shining. And you are going to be the walking embodiment of abundance this year. I don't care if you got $5 in your bank account. I don't care if you have $1,000. Whatever the amount is, when you see whoever you're about to see this year, you will look like abundance walking. Like you Ben had it in the bag. You always secure bags because you stay proving people wrong. You are always doing the work, the nitty gritty. Okay? You guys do the nitty gritty work that nobody wants to do. Nobody wants to this weekend I'm going to do shadow work and I'm going to work on my trauma. I'm going to work on my wounds. They're not doing that. Okay, they're going to Netflix and chill. They're going to drink all weekend. They're going to have a one-night stand. They're going to be running around cheating on their people. They're going to be doing all types of mess. You don't do that. That's why it shows when you enter the room. Okay, so think about all the times you've walked into other rooms with your colleagues, your coworkers, your terrible bosses, and they're just they don't even want to acknowledge your presence because they do not want to admit that they see you as a direct threat. This is the thing. I don't know why I feel like there's something on my face, but that's another thing. That's an omen. They want you to feel like there's something on your face. One thing I learned about body language and psychology is if you ever want to make somebody feel uncomfortable, stare at their forehead. Okay, stare at their forehead. And so maybe you're going to be doing this and it's going to be making people feel really uncomfortable. It might be a tactic that you can use for somebody that is really out of line. But you guys have people that when you enter the room, they will do anything to act like you don't exist. Oh, I didn't see them. Oh, I didn't invite them. Oh, I didn't want them here. Oh, I don't even see them. They want to starve you out because they feel iced out and small when you enter the chat. Okay? Affirm it below. I keep it a buck. I am ready. I stay ready. I am prayed up and strapped. I can't. I forgot the other thing I was going to say, but you guys will remember. These people, they think that when you enter the chat, I am entering the chat. That's what I was going to say. When you enter the chat, when you enter the building, they feel like you're coming for their man. You're coming for their job. You're coming for their position. And it couldn't be further from the truth. But they feel like, oh my gosh, look, this was on the top of the deck. You're the star. They feel like, no, they're coming. They can take my man, my little dog to my house, my position. They can take all of it. You're like, I'm not even here for that. I am not even here for that. People really get upset and riled up like, no, I don't want them getting more attention. I don't want anyone looking their way. So they really try to redirect the room when you enter the room. And they could do this by being loud. They could do this by getting crazy. They could do this by being passive aggressive. So again, when you enter the room as the star, you show people, I am comfortable with who I am. I am comfortable with my flaws. I am comfortable with my accomplishments. I am comfortable with who I am. You're going to be pulling people up out of their seat this year and in this season. Whenever you're seeing this message, this is the year where all of that ick you went through is going to show that you are tougher than anything they have ever come across, tougher than anyone they have ever met. You are still standing for a reason. So buckle up. You are going to be outside this year. Okay, you're going to be outside more than ever. You are showing people, I am comfortable with my abilities. I have heightened awareness and I am receptive and I see what's going on. They don't like that. People that have something to hide, they don't want you to see anything. They don't want you to be perceptive. They don't even want you to be in the room. They're terrified that you can see through their crappy relationship, that they're not comfortable in their position, that they're not comfortable because it's an act. It is a play. It is not who they really are. Okay? These people are always one step away from being triggered and from jumping all the way up out of their seat for your jugular, because you are aligned with your destiny. I will always be here to keep it a buck, to keep it 1,000, to have a heart-to-heart with you, because you always need to be reminded, throw those F's out the window. We all have our own insecurities. We all have our own fears, but you have an amazing, incredible way of coming through anywhere and not even looking like life has phased you. You don't look like the things that you've been through. When people meet me, they don't think that I was an addict, or that I ever had an addiction. They look at me like I've never been in jail. I've never been in an abusive or toxic relationship. They could never even fathom the things that I've been through. That is the same for you. Another thing is, not only are people going to be chasing you this year, money is going to be chasing you. Money. You are spiritually battle ready. And because people aren't going to be able to run game on you, you are going to be safe. And I need you to be reminded of the fact that you always have your sword at rest position, which is the truth. Don't let anybody out here try to act like they know your truth or they can speak that for you. The people that are coming towards you this year, they're going to act like they're your friends. They're going to try to love bomb you, but they're searching for clues and information and evidence, and you already know. Let's say you have to go to a family event or a family function. It's like out of the question that you can like back out of this, because you're going to show support for someone. I feel like the only way chosen ones can get into some of these positions if they are supporting someone, and they're going to have to run into other relatives, or they're going to have to run into other people that they don't talk to. And then you decide if some of these situations are worth it, and if you can make it up to that one person outside of this situation for your protection. You will be deciding that as well, because your boundaries are so high this year, people aren't even going to be able to see straight. But you know, these people, they're like, oh, look who's coming. Oh my gosh. We need to inspect them. We need to examine them. And they don't think that you're going to call them out. They don't think that you're going to say anything about it. They're hoping that you're real nice. They think or pray that you're a lamb and you're a tiger. It's like that Ashniko song. What's a lamb to a tiger? Like, better get a visor. Like, you're blinding people. They better get a visor. What's a lamb to a tiger? Like, no. Stop. So wherever these people, whatever circles they run around in, they're the bee's knees, or they run things. 11:11 on my timer. But you run things not only here, but in different realms. They run things in their town, in their school, in their sewing circle, whatever it is that they be doing. And you show people what a real MVP looks like, what a real boss looks like, what it's like to be humble and put together. Like, you are spiritually put together. And people can't touch what's on the inside of you. It's what is in the inside of you that makes them crazy, because it shows that they're not doing the work. They're not doing the work to work on their confidence. They're not doing the work spiritually. And you are going to be radiating a lot of authenticity. So they're out here with a magnifying glass, and what they need to do is buy a visor. 12:12 on my timer. You are going to be staying out of your comfort zone, showing people, I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. Resilience is your superpower. We've been talking about this. You know how to survive and thrive under harsh conditions. You know how to adapt. You know how to pivot. You were built for survival, but now you're going to be living intentionally. You're like, I don't want to be in survival mode anymore. So I'm going to make sure my boundaries are exactly where they need to be. So I'm not uncomfortable. So I'm not scurrying or scrambling. You're like, that doesn't look good on me. I don't like that. Some people are going to try to block you of the blessings that you have on the way. People can tell when they meet you that you're going places if you're not already there. They can tell. And so in any way that they can't support you or they can undermine you, they're going to attempt to do that. And then all these other people are looking to see if you have any secrets or things that are hidden that they can expose. You guys will see this on social media a lot, okay? So like on social media, when people are trying to cancel other people, you know, this cancel culture, they will be like, oh, well, let's look into their past. They never talked about their past. They never talked about this. Let's look into this. And it's just craziness. People do this to you. You might not know about it, but I'm going to tell you, okay? So these people, they gather in circles and they're like, oh, remember when they said this? What they didn't say. They pick everything apart. So even if you were being transparent, they're going to act like you weren't because you didn't tell them every little thing about your life. And you're not going to, and you're not going to apologize. Throw the F's out the window. Chuck it in the F it bucket. I want you to tell yourself, I want you to close your eyes and just kind of just sit up a little bit straighter. Shoulders back. I keep it a buck. I keep it 1,000. I know who I am. People can come for me all they want. They're a non-mother effing factor. Capiche? If you are picking up what I am putting down, affirm it below. Capiche? People want to connect with you right now. People that never wanted to connect with you before because you've been glowing up. There are people in your family that they want to meet you, they want to talk to you, they want to know about you. You have people all over the world that want to know a little bit more about you depending on whatever it is that you do. Because you do it with so much light and love that they're like, I have to meet them. I've never seen anyone like them. And some of these people will be understanding why you get such strong reactions out of people. Like, you can send very unholy spirits packing. So let's put it this way. Before, when you had to deal with certain people, bullies especially, people that are covert narcissists, you maybe didn't know what a narcissist was. Maybe you didn't even know how to deal with bullies. Maybe you didn't know how to stand up to one. Maybe you didn't know anything about boundaries, or you weren't even spiritual yet. So it's like one of the 3 or 4 or 5. Do you know what I mean? Or it's all of them. So I know that there were times where I didn't know how to stand up to a bully. I didn't know what a narcissist was. I hadn't gone through my spiritual awakening yet, but I was close to God, and now I'm even closer to God because I care about that connection. I care about the quality of my life and my core values. You guys are the same. And every time you learn something, because you're very receptive to making your life better, to improving your quality of life. And that's what makes people mad. They're like, who do they think they are? You always have men and women judging you. Always. If you're single, they're judging you. If you're married, they're judging you. If you do this for a job, they're judging you. They're always judging you. It's human nature. But it's really hard for people to hide it around you. So however you used to handle bullies before, there's a whole stampede of them coming, like literal water buffaloes. They're coming towards you. The whole freaking zoo is going to be trying to charge at you sideways this year. And you ain't never going to be more ready to stand on business with your shield and your armor, with God by your side. Like, they messed up. These people messed up. They're not ready. They are not ready for you. They've never met anyone like you, and they will never meet anyone like you ever again. So, as you're coming across these people this year, you are going to feel really comfortable. The more you practice this, standing up to them, asserting your boundaries, not engaging, you're going to be feeling really good. Like, okay, I can do this. I'm going to practice. I'm going to practice. I'm going to practice. You are very aware of you really know what an energy vampire embodies, and you know how to steer clear. So maybe there were certain people that you wished you would have stood up to better. You're going to get plenty of opportunities to prove to yourself that you can. A song that I kept hearing a song that I kept hearing this week was Ash Nico. I can't remember the name of the song, but it was, "They can't stand to see me shine. Better buy a visor." They cannot stand to see you shine, so they better buy a visor. You don't know what else to do for them. You are going to have a microphone. And when you speak, people are going to be glued. They're going to freeze. They're going to pause. They're going to judge. They're going to assess. They're going to repeat. So some of you guys know about some of these meetings that are going to happen ahead of time. And so you're preparing. You're preparing the people around you. You're like, hey, I'm not getting involved in this. I'm not doing that. I'm putting my foot down. You can either have my back or fly a kite. I'm not going to be in this ring mucking around, giving some Fs. I'm not going to be doing that. But you are going to have a lot of people hearing you clearly. You are a different beast this year. You are unlocking a different spirit animal. You have unlocked a new character that says, hey, maybe last year I used to try and help out and be more helpful. But I'm not doing that this year because it got me nowhere but upset and resentful, or like mad at yourself that you helped some of these people that are so ungrateful. Your desire to help just any old body has gone out the window. I don't know when that happened. I don't know if it happened overnight, but your desire to help whoever the frick has gone out the window, because we talked about this yesterday. You are not a spiritual vending machine. No, you are not. Your desire to help others has come full circle to you. And I see you. I see you taking your time in the bath, taking your time when you're getting ready. Like, no, even though I'm tired, I'm going to take more time to love me. Just like I take all that time to love other people, but I'm going to feel better when I'm done taking care of me, putting all of this love into myself. And it's going to show. It's really going to show. So if you are normally like, oh, I don't want to do my nails, I don't want to do my hair, I don't want to do any of that, like, I don't care, I'm always helping other people. Not anymore. You're still going to help other people, but they're going to come second because you're going to fill up your cup first. You are going to fill up your cup first. You are getting real comfortable with saying no. I love this for you. There are some people, they want to come in to mock you. They want to come in and find fault. They want to come in as the spokesperson for other people in the family or in the group. And they're going to get exposed. They're going to get exposed doing that. Okay, they're trying to hold up a lamp like, let me see you, come closer. But they're the ones that are going to get exposed. They're the ones that are going to be running from the light. This is you guys standing on business. And they're crawling and clawing their way. And they're not going to get anywhere with you. If anything, they're going to stay on the outside looking in. Because you don't want to be friends with any of these people that want to investigate you, that are actually here to not be your friend or to not be a good person. Like, you see through this. You're like, they're not here to be my friend. They're not here to be nice to me. They're here for my resources or to find things out about me. And what you have coming in is so precious. It's good that you are in this mode. Because right now you care a lot about your family and your priorities and the things that you hold near and dear to your heart. Whatever you hold near and dear to your heart, that is what matters to you so much right now because you are building. You are building a legacy. You could be expanding. I know you're expanding something. You're either getting a bigger home, a bigger family, and you're just going to be very freaking protective of that because you had to work really hard for that. And you're going to be nurturing this and putting all of this love. You're about to also really shock people. If somebody thought, oh, they're never going to be that. They're never going to do that. No, they can't do that. Like, there's so many people that want to believe that you are limited. Okay, maybe they got that cool, but they can't do this. I mean, they hope, wish, and pray that you cannot top what you've been doing. You top what you do at least once a month. Whatever you did last month, you're always trying to top what you did to prove to yourself, I belong here. I got this. I can do anything. Affirm it below. I can do anything. You're going to be proving to your ancestors, your family members, your bullies, the people from high school, you're going to be proving all of them wrong. Maybe you guys didn't go to high school. Maybe you dropped out. Maybe you didn't go to college. Maybe you didn't finish college. Whatever it is, you are going to be showing people, I didn't have to be in this box or this label to accomplish what I did because God said I could. God said I could. And so I did that. Whatever God has nudged you to do, you've listened to that. Like, if I think about it, if I never started my channel, even though God was prompting me to, what would I be doing? Just bartending a lot? That's not, even though I love the service industry and it's what I've done for a long time, it's not the same type of fulfilled. Do you know what I mean? It's not the same feeling. And I want you guys to really think about that. How you would feel about your life without your purpose. I'm hearing a motorcycle in the distance. Like, how would you feel? Like, you're free because you have something that fulfills you. So you are going to be trending and showing people, I can fall down 7 times, get up 8. I can fall down 8 times. Like, I'll keep getting up. You are relentless and you are an animal. Okay? You are relentless and you are an animal. I heard that in the show Industry. He's like, I want you to say it with me. I am a man and I am relentless. So I'm like, okay, we are relentless and we are an animal. Okay? We have rumors. people think that they can gossip about you and make you this punching bag. And you are going to show them that they are a non-mother effing factor. Like, yeah, I know you guys are talking about me, but I don't address rumors. I don't address lies. I don't say, oh my gosh, that's actually not true. And you guys shouldn't be saying that about me. You're going to let them mock you. You're going to let them walk around here disguised. You are planning your exit strategy for certain situations you know you're going to be in. And every other situation you know you don't want to be in, for whatever reason, you're just not going to be there. People are like, wow, their emotions are so balanced. I thought they were a hothead. I thought that, they were going to act this way or that way. You constantly keep people on their toes. So we have bad health and illness. You guys could have been going through bad health, illness, whatever issues. There was a lot of spell work being sent your way. Beauty rituals, ugly rituals. You are moving really cautiously. I just see you with this yellow tape. People are like, what are you doing? Oh no, I'm not letting anybody pass through this yellow tape. Sorry, it's not happening. They're like, what do you mean? You're like, yeah, I'm not a doormat anymore. I'm just going to put all this yellow tape here. This is my sandbox and I don't want anyone near it. Because you are going to flip this mob on their behind. You are going to have them on the floor. They thought they were coming to take you out, to cancel you, to embarrass you, to mortify you, to humiliate you. No. And even if they could, it would just initiate you again. We have leveling up. These people that have been coming at you sideways, they have been skating on thin ice. So coming for you is the wrong move. It really is. Holy Spirit, is there anything else we need to know right now? You are not going to fall for their psychological projection. These people are easily bothered. So they're going to try around you to act real put together. Like, oh, they're acting real put together, so I'm going to be real put together. You're going to show people they're easily bothered. Because they're just not prepared. Nobody is really mentally prepared to meet somebody like you. They think they are. They think they are like, oh, I could be around pretty people. I can be around people that are attractive. Or, like, I could be around them. People do not know how to be around you. They do not know how to act. This is child's play. Okay, remember that. This is child's play. They think that because they link up and they team up against you that it'll just be easier because they're actually scared. And then there's the mate poachers. That people don't want to wreak havoc on your home. Had this happen today. Okay, so my husband calls me and he's like, this girl tried to give me her number. She tried to give it to one of my employees and say, hey, will you give this to him? It's my number. And the employee ripped it up in front of her and said, he's married. And she said, I don't care. And she's like, well, you should care. Oh my gosh. My husband's like, can you believe? I'm like, I can believe. People, they think they have audacity. They think they have audacity. He's like, yeah, my employee was like, he's married. Rips it up in front of her. And she's like, I don't care. Okay, girl. You don't know what type of batshit crazy I am, but you go ahead. You go ahead. You go ahead. Like, we're both crazy. We have you will win in the end. And because you will win, always, they're going to try to sugarcoat their hate for you. Oh my gosh, well, I was just mad at you because Steven was mad at you. And that's why I was just like, but there's people they're trying to snatch up your person. We talked about that yesterday. People trying to snatch up, actually I didn't talk about that yesterday. We talked about it on Patreon. Never mind. But yeah, we were talking about on Patreon people that were home wreckers. And I can't. So if you guys are looking for messages, read for a smaller audience, more tailored for you, Patreon link is down below. Yeah, we were talking about friends that act like friends, that are really behind the scenes trying to steal your man, trying to steal your girl. We have completely changed. people are going to be made aware that you ain't the same. Okay, you ain't the same. They're not running game. You got your confidence together, your intelligence together, your connection with God together, and your beauty intact. They can't touch what's on the outside or the inside. No, they cannot. After these people meet you, if there isn't a physical altercation, they will, if there isn't one of these, they're gonna have nightmares. And I feel like it's like they want to pull on your hair. They want to, they will do anything to try to make you look crazy. We have this cat got 9 lives. Whoever wants to come towards you with the rage, whoever wants to rage bait you, rage text you, somebody is going to get in the way of them trying to actually come towards you physically. Whether it's somebody that wants to be Captain Save-A-Ho, like, oh, no, don't do that. Oh my gosh, can you believe she was going to try to do that? I saved you though. Like, you don't need it. But it's just, you're going to see people act real crazy this year because it is your season. It is your season. This is the season that you've been waiting for. This is like, you just had a baby. You know, you're dealing with postpartum. You went on a weight loss journey. You're really proud of your body. So you're going to go outside. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. It's like all this stuff that you've been going through behind the scenes that you don't really share with people. All this work that you've been doing that maybe you haven't been sharing with people. Now you're going to step out into the scene like, I'm ready. So these people have no freaking clue how long you've been behind the curtain getting ready. They might want to sit all the way down. Okay, they might want to sit all the way down. And if they've been trying to string you along like, oh, I look forward to meeting you. Oh my gosh, we're going to be best friends. Oh my gosh, I'm your family. Da-da-da-da-da. You know, if they don't like you, if you don't feel comfortable around them, if you don't feel like you can be your quirky self, I mean, you're going to do it anyways. But you know what I mean? Like, if you don't feel like there's like so much resistance in the room, like that's how you'll know if those people are for you or not. Yep. Mr. Fake Nice Guy. You're going to have some of these coming through like, oh my gosh, I got you these flowers and da-da-da-da. There's an ulterior motive there. Man, you got all types of people coming at you. But you're going to be showing people like, you need to pump the brakes. They're going to be like, what? You need to pump the brakes. What told you? What in your right mind told you that I'm interested or that I want to date you or any of the above? Intense shadow work. You are not oversharing anything. They're like, oh, I thought I could run game on them. I guess not. I guess not. Okay. So, whatever you've been going through, it's so you can ascend to the highest level of human experience or human existence. It's so you can be brought back to life. God has been slowly resuscitating you. And while that's been happening, these people are forming secret alliances. Hey, we're going to run into so-and-so on this day. You should come with us. It's that mob mentality. They've been in cahoots, a secret collaboration, dark alliances. What's done in the dark is going to come to light. Riddle me what? It is going to come to light. Ooh, we have siblings. This could be your siblings. Because I was getting really strong that it's family. Because sometimes you have to see family even if you don't want to because of a family function, gathering, or milestone. Maybe even a funeral. I hope that's not the case. But do you know what I mean? There are some functions where you sometimes have to see people that you do not want to see. And so they know this. And they're having these secret meetings. But you have been behind the curtain doing this energy work. It's almost like your aura is going to be real snatched. Okay? Real snatched. Your mind, body, and soul snatched. Affirm it below. My mind, my body, my soul snatched. Flawless. Holy Spirit, is there anything else we need to know about? Unconditional love. Oh, this is what you care about. So as they're all yelling, okay, you feel like you're in this snow globe and they're like outside the snow globe and this is you inside that snow globe. Like, this is what I got. Okay, you can't stand them. You don't like them. I'm just rocking my baby. I don't give an F. I'm so happy right now. From it below, I'm so happy right now. God has blessed me with so much love. God has blessed me with purpose. I am protecting my destiny. I am protecting my crown. Like, these are covert narcissist. I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong. Some of you guys might have just had a baby and you're like, I'm not going to let them see my baby. I'm not going to let them come into my home. I'm not going to let, like, are they freaking crazy? They might try to call you too and you're like, click. You're like, thank you for sending me your number so I can now block it. Blickety block. Somebody wants to prove that you're a fraud. It's not going to happen, but it's like they've been doing some things that are really shady. And so they're digging dirt to try to figure out, like, okay, well, what are they doing? What are they up to? There's got to be something that I can find on them to deflect all of this negative attention on me. Because I do see the people that are coming towards you, they have a really bad reputation. And you are maybe aware of this, so you're being really careful. You're just outside with the caution tape. Like, no, we're not going to do this here. No, we are not. Holy Spirit, anything else? Fortune, abundance, luck. I told you you're going to be abundance walking. Abundance walking. Money bags, money bags, money bags. So if you wanted to build a farm, if you wanted to build a museum, it's like, if there's going to be things that you are expanding and building this year that you're like, I could do that. I could do that. That's an investment. I'm going to invest. I'm going to do it. Like, you're going to be doing it big this year on a grand scale, bigger than you've done in a long time. Like, knowing that you deserve these things. And people are going to be like, wait, what? Where did they get the resources for that? Like, seriously. Some of these people also have issues with addiction. That's another reason maybe you don't like going around them or near them, because, you know, they always have to be wound up on something. It's like you come through as yourself and they have to come through socially lubricated, and you're not the one. Okay. I'm going to get a couple more from my deck. The baby. Oh my gosh. Not only is somebody here having a baby, but you are the baby. Like, you're God's baby. You're God's baby girl, baby boy. Like, you're an empress. You're an emperor. God is about to spoil you rotten. Oh my gosh, I love it. Affirm it below. God is spoiling me rotten. You know what I mean? Not really rotten, but just, oh, I love that. We have angel number 333. Embrace how your angels are supporting you. We love that. You are also going to be turning the relentless Becky's upside down, because this came out in the reverse. Like, bye Becky, bye Bobby, bye Decepticon number 4, bye hater number 8, bye the haters in the back, bye. You feel me? You know what I'm saying. Ooh, we have the town. It just flipped out like... This is that movie I was talking about the other day where I was like yelling at the TV and the TV was glitching out because I was cursing at it. I was watching the bank robbery where they robbed the ballpark in the end of the movie The Town. But know this. There are many towns talking about you. Many. Like, you can go into any town, they don't forget you. They do not, like, you're impossible to forget. And again, that just confirms that some of these people are from like a smaller town and they have a certain mindset that it will be easy to make you feel small. Nope, it's not going to work. Those tactics don't work with you. And then we have smoking hot, no filter needed. Spirit wants you to know you are smoking hot. You don't need a filter. You don't need to screen who you are or dim it down in any way. You are going to be showing people like, this is who I am. I am comfortable with who I am. I am being brought back to life. So again, you guys are comfortable with your flaws, your gifts, your accomplishments. You're going to apply the dark times that you've gone through and you're going to thrive. You're going to transmute. You are spiritually battle ready. No one can run game on you in any realm. And people hate that they cannot bully you. Oh my gosh, they get so mad. So, you make it obvious that people are not doing the real work. So, maybe some of them will be inspired to get their life together. Who knows? You're going to be pulling people up out of their seat this season. So, buckle up. People will be coming out of their face. Like, you will be not only making people come up out of their seat, they're going to be coming up out of their face like, ah. You're like, that's that unholy spirit I knew was in there. I knew. So, yeah. Keep showing people. I keep it a buck. I am authentic. I'm abundance walking. And I don't care about you or anything that you do. Okay? I don't care about you or anything that you do. All right, you guys, don't forget to smash the you-know-what. Hit the bell, you don't want to miss out. Important links are below. And I look forward to speaking to you guys in the comments. I love you guys so much. Bye.